Hey, what's up everyone? In today's video, I'll be showing off more of the Scholastic Yu-Gi-Oh! Bundle products that I had. I don't know if I should call it a bundle or I don't remember what it was called. But out of the book orders that I used to get in elementary school, they happen to have a Yu-Gi-Oh! Like bundle monthly like book order type of subscription thing. I don't really remember what it was, but it was in every edition of the book order. You could still continue to do the Yu-Gi-Oh stuff or just quit. And I got a lot of really cool stuff out of it, including some they were like big like cutout. I don't remember what it was. It was like big pieces of paper that had the different monsters and stuff on it. I'm really not sure how to explain it, so I'll link the video because I made a video showing all that off. But in today's video, I wanted to show off the other stuff that I recently found. And we'll start off with the least exciting stuff, which is just different activity books. So we got a Joey one, an Ancient Egypt one, the Villains, Pegasus, Kaiba, Merrick, and then just a Monster Challenge one. And we'll go to the Ancient Egypt one. And it's just like little activities like you would expect. So like connect fours or crossword puzzles or different stuff like that. But now let's move on to the more exciting thing. And it's these little books talking about each of the different characters. And just like the activity books, I have a Joey one, an Ancient Egypt, a Yami Merrick, Pegasus, Yu-Gi-Oh! Villains, and then Yami Yugi. And in these, they're really cool because they tell you about the character, and then then you can like read about their backstory and all that. If you want to read any of this, you can pause the video. But it's just talking about the different things they go throughout the show and the different arcs and all that. And then it shows some of their more popular monsters. So for Yugi or Yami Yugi, or for Yugi or Yami Yugi, you got Slifer, or you got all the Egyptian. You have all the Egyptian gods, it looks like. Then Dark and Dark Magician Girl, Zodia, Tamayas, the Magnet Warriors, Karibo. And then this is funny because it's Dragon Master Knight, but in this book it has it as Master of Dragon Soldier. I thought that was a funny mess up and weird at the same time. And you got Beast Skull Dragon, Summon Skull, the Poker Knights, Gaia and Gaia the Fierce Dragon, and Curse of Dragon. And then I'll quit naming them off, but I'll keep on going through them. I guess it has more than just some of their iconic ones. It's almost all of them that they've played. I haven't looked through these in a long time, and then I think this is a list of the episodes and everything these cards first appeared in. Or, no, it's the monster and their attacks and different stuff. And now we'll go on to the Yu-Gi-Oh! Villains one. I won't take as much time as I did with the Yugi one, but I'll still show off what's inside of all of these. So we got a thing about Weevil. I think this is talking about when he threw the Zodia over. I don't know, you can read it and see if I'm right. I know that's somewhere in here. And some of Weevil's monsters. And you got Rex next. A little bit of his story and monsters. Bandit Keith. Pegasus and Merrick. Some Bandit Keys monsters. And you got Bones, which is a weird one to include in this book. I know he's a villain, but I don't feel like he shows up or has that big of a role in the show. I'm not sure what this is. Why Joey and Mokuba's in a villain's book. Then you got Darts. And then, I don't know who this is. I don't remember somebody with that name. Then you get into all the brainwashed people helping out. What was his name? I already forgot it. Darts. That's what I thought it was. Keeps on wanting to skip all the pages. Even has Gozaburo, Kaiba, and the Big Five. So it pretty much shows off all the villains from the show. Because they even have Siegfried in here, and that's in like the final arc of the original show. And then somehow this dude made it in. I totally forgot about that. He's the dude that Mai faces on the street and that's wanting her to become his wife or something. And then the monsters and their attacks. Then you got the one dedicated just for Pegasus. Which some of these books might look dirty because they've just been laying around in storage and stuff for a while. I'll try and skip through a little faster. I just haven't looked through these in a long time either, so I'm just having fun looking at them. Probably just talking about the different stuff that he's done throughout the show. I have no idea what they mean by the new Kaiba. Panic. He was a funny character. Wasn't he the dude that was hiding all his monsters underneath the castle of Dark Illusion and having them not be seen and stuff? And then some of my favorite villains in the Paradox Brothers. They were so goofy, yet so cool. I always liked the maze dueling they made Yugi and Joey do when they ran into him for the first time. They made it seem so scary and hard to defeat him. And looks like just some monsters now. And then that's it. We got 3 more left to go. Yami Merrick. More of the same stuff, talking about him. The story, or his backstory. And brainwashing people during Battle City. Ishizu. Odeon. That must be the Winged Dragon Raw Spear mode. The Rare Hunters. That was an interesting introduction into the show. I feel like they quit using them as much really soon, or just didn't have as many as you would think they would have. These two, they were cool and knew how to do their thing, but at the same time they were just dumb and wouldn't quit arguing. They could have been so much cooler than they were. All the different raw modes. This one is really cool. Lava Golem. I always found that episode in Battle City with Joey versus Merrick I always thought it was, as a kid, I thought it was cool how Joey was trapped inside the cage and everything, but now growing up, it's like, that would be really hot, and I'd hate to be stuck in that. I thought about making a video about that duel, and I still might, but I don't know. We'll see. One of the creepiest monsters, but I don't like dolls anyways, so that's 10 times more creepy to me. This crazy looking mass beast. And then just more of this stuff. The ancient Egypt one. I'll just go through these. I'll go through this one really quick. Just talking about the ancient Egypt arc of the show, which I don't really remember watching. It's like one I just missed as a kid, or just I really didn't know I didn't really know it existed for a while, if I can talk. And honestly, out of the episodes I've seen, it's kind of looks boring of an arc or whatever. I get the importance of it, but it's kind of just boring, like I said. All the different, like, gatekeepers or timekeepers, I don't know what you're calling them. All the Pharaoh's servants that protected him. Some of their monsters. This thing is also really creepy. And that's it for that one. And now the final one of the video. I know this video is running long, and if you quit watching by now, I don't blame you, but I hope you haven't and have enjoyed looking through these books with me. And now the last book is my favorite character in the original show, Joey Wheeler. I feel like it's kind of hard not to like Joey, and if you don't, then you must have a really specific reason, and yeah, I don't know what that would be. He's just so goofy and likable. I guess they're showing off some of his monsters already. Rocket Warrior, I remember that being summoned in the show for the first few times, and it was always awesome. Then you have some of the, I think there's some just anime exclusive monsters in this book too, all the Landstar ones. I could be wrong, but I think they're in here. And it looks like I was wrong, but I always thought it was cool and weird how all the different how there was a bunch of different Landstar monsters. But I'll quit rambling and making the video any longer. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. See you next time.